Hello everyone! Oh my gosh, it seems that people really need to use the restroom and are leaving trash absolutely everywhere. Oh, what is this? Okay, let's go ahead and help this poor gentleman who appears to be in some extreme distress in just a moment. But hello everyone and welcome back to our Outback Zoo here in Zoo Tycoon, the ultimate collection, where we are getting ready to really, oh my goodness, try to upgrade our zoo. This is so messy. We definitely need more janitors and more help. People desperately need to go to the restrooms. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to add in more restrooms. We have quite a bit to do, but one of the biggest projects we have for the sake of the animals, if not the poor need to pee in a bush at this rate, yes, is our breeding program. So we have a huge challenge right now to get a surprise animal and 1,200 permanent fame points if we are able to breed up 3 more babies in our zoo. I want to make sure that that can happen since it does take a long time for babies to be born. So today we are going to make sure we have a breeding specialist assigned to the mini exhibits where we yay! We just had a melanistic eastern gray kangaroo. We already had an albino and now we have a melanistic kangaroo. Oh, this is going to be so exciting. So all right, we're going to make sure we have our breeding experts assigned to all of the exhibits they can go to, and we're going to help out Rex's Royal Zoological Center, where we have, let's see, is it that one? No, it's Nova Falls Endangered Research Center. Pardon me. Both of them, since they both take care of our animals. But for the Nova Falls Endangered Research Facility, which helps with breeding of our animals, we're going to give them a bit of a grant. So let's come on in to our research. There it is. And we're going to research bloodlines. Studying family history allows zookeepers to encourage rare breeds. Animals are born as skin variants more often, like our albino and melanistic kangaroos that we have been having. And this will increase the chance of skin variant babies by 50%, which apparently we don't really need. But hey, I want to increase whatever percent we can have for the breeding efforts to carry on. So we're going to do that. And then while we're over here, we actually should put in, since we have a melanistic baby, let's make that go viral. Let's do ultra intensity viral, because we'll be like, oh my gosh, you won't believe it, we have a melanistic baby kangaroo, and that should make everybody very excited. And then we need to add in a lot more restrooms. I think we have like 2 restrooms, and that is not enough for all of our guests, and they're kind of miserable. Do I have, oh, and we need to rename a whole bunch of places. But first off, restrooms. I gotcha. Everyone's sad. Everyone's very sad, Panda, because they need some restrooms. So let's see, can I remove, destroy, destruction mode, destroy this path. Whoa, I feel so powerful. I don't think I've ever used that mode before, but that's exactly what we needed so that we can come on in and add another restroom. Since people were doing the potty dance right over here, hopefully this will help. Low price on the restrooms. Upgrade it all the way. I don't want to have to look at this thing. Cleaning the bathroom is my least favorite thing to do in real life. It skeezes me out, which is ridiculous because I used to be a CNA. Like, you really can't get more into people's personal space than when you are a CNA, which is a certified nurse assistant, by the way, in case you guys don't know what that is. I did used to be a nurse assistant, and oh boy, you were definitely in people's personal zone there. But I just can't handle restroom cleaning. I can handle helping people take care of themselves, but I can't handle restroom cleaning. Not my jam. Anyway, we have added in another restroom. People are really, really, really bored and they need another restroom. Where's a good spot? You know, maybe over here by Sharon's Creek would be a good spot to go ahead and have another restroom. Yeah, kind of back here. There's one restroom there. So let's add another restroom, maybe back here with under the leaf tea house. That seems like a good spot. And then maybe we can start taking care of our guests a little better, where they won't be sad and complaining about everything about life. Alright, we'll connect this up. Upgrade, upgrade. Make sure that it's nice and fancy. Okay, yeah, that's all the guests really needed for restrooms. That makes me happy. All right, well, and we need to get that breeding program taken care of because that's what we were talking about, and that is what I want to focus on. So our staff, we have Alan. He's on the Jaguar exhibit. They haven't had any luck so far. Let's train Tamara up to level 3. She's on Heights of the Outback, which is our kangaroo or our giraffe exhibit. I'm going to change her over to T's Tropical Indian Sanctuary. And then Jonlith is working on Cloudy on the Outback. And let's see, we have Sunset on the Outback is doing great on their own. They don't even have somebody working with them. Oh, and we'll hire James because he is also really well done. And we're going to hire him to Heights of the Outback with our giraffes. There we go. Because I do love giraffes. I guess I actually, James, all right. I feel guilty now. Assigned to exhibit. We'll take you off giraffes and put him on kangaroos since that's what we're supposed to be working on breeding here. So there we go. Assigned all of them to various things. Hopefully that'll help with the breeding program. The jaguars, I mean, they should. They're totally happy. They have somebody here, McKenna Jaguar Jungle. They have a new jumping spot. Our jaguars are content with life. Are they too high level? Did they like get to level 15 on us? They got to level 15 on us. That's what happened. Are my zookeepers on strike? No, my zookeepers are on strike. That's not gonna do. That's not gonna do. Oh, how much money? Here, okay. Your zookeepers just went on strike. You've been caught unprepared, and while you're working this out, they refuse to fill the feeding or cleaning stations or clean up animal poop. That is unacceptable. We're going to go ahead and give them $20,000 to get back to work. I think that they're overworked, and that is why my janitors and zookeepers keep going on strike. But no wonder we don't have, oh, there's a little bit of poop, gotta clean it. No wonder we don't have any baby jaguars. Both of our jaguars, Croissant and Colin, have actually reached level 15. Animals will not breed when they reach level 15. We can go ahead and let's release them. Central American jaguars, I don't think are released to wild. Sent to reserve. We'll go ahead and release our jaguars to the wild. Colin and Croissant. Colin. Croissant. I'm gonna miss both of you. But we will replace them with new jaguars. Since we're having those two head out. What are our donated animals? Our reserve animals, I mean. All kangaroos, imagine that, which we're saving. So where are my jaguars? Jaguar. Near threatened but not endangered. None of the jaguars are endangered, which is a good thing. Central American jaguar. We'll get Trudy and Rocco. And then maybe we'll start seeing some breeding efforts going on if we get in some younger jaguars. There we go. And we'll be back to see these guys once, oops, there's some poop to scoop. Yay! And Colin has arrived at the Panama Regional Reserve. Well, that makes me happy. There, so maybe we'll have some sort of luck once we swap out our jaguars, since they aged up is basically what happened. And I think that's actually what happened with Cloudy on the Outback too. So if we want to have animals that breed, let's get over here. Cloudy on the Outback, you animals. Mandy, Ashley, and Cupcake. Cupcake's level 15 already? You grew up so fast, little guy. I remember when you were a baby. Should we release them to the wild? Should we go ahead and send to reserve? I don't have any giraffes on my reserve. We'll go ahead and release them into the wild because I want to try to put animals that are exclusive to kind of that world area to reserves, and like the kangaroos basically, and release to the wild animals that we may have been doing extra stuff with, like our giraffes. So we're gonna go ahead and release all of our level 15s to the wild. I can't believe everybody grew up so fast on me. There we go. Cora, you're gonna be very lonely if we don't hurry and adopt you a new giraffe. What? I can't. Oh my gosh. I didn't have any giraffes. Wow. Those must have been the giraffes that I had released into the wild before. Okay, we've got to do some research on reticulated giraffes now. I need to make a list so I know what kind of giraffes the giraffe sanctuary can add in. The one that we have in Africa, our other zoo. Because we have this zoo and then we have our African zoo. And there's a few of these giraffes that we cannot have in our African zoo. So I need to make a list of which ones those are. But I'm pretty sure reticulated are fine. Alright, there we go. We'll have to get more reticulated giraffes in so that our little one isn't lonely. Let's come in and rename our 2 jaguars. Rocco, you are now going to be named dun, 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 Atlas, after one of the names that you guys have actually suggested. Oh my gosh, and then it's actually my comment was the next one, so I'm gonna free name this one. That's hilarious. One of the random comment generator pulled up a comment that I replied to one of you guys. So we have Atlas, and I'm gonna name this one Athena then. So we have Atlas and Athena. Hopefully, Eastern chimpanzees, the koalas. I haven't even managed to get to the koala breeding yet. Oh, this is so exciting. I didn't even show you guys that we have the elephant fountain yet. So busy. All right, I need to add in some giraffes really quickly before they feel lonely. There's only Polly? Oh, wow. Okay, we'll have to adopt a lot of giraffes, but they're gonna feel lonely if they're by themselves. That's not good. Quickly, we've got to come over here. How can I make my giraffes not lonely? What can they be put with? Reticulated giraffe. Yes. Oh, the species is a rare sight in the area and guests will love it. They prefer at least 3 of their own kind. I can't believe... Wow, I could have sworn that we could adopt a normal kind of giraffe, guys, but I guess that wasn't the case. Let's do some advertising. Internet. Ultra high intensity internet advertising. We can advertise about like all of the releases we have now been doing. Oh yeah, check this out. We've been so good. We have released so many different types of animals, which is fantastic. I think we're getting close to some of the awards as a result as well. But what I'm really looking for is... Oh, it's going to be in my Zoopedia. I always forget it's over here. There we go. Animals. Giraffe, giraffe, giraffe. There's my little giraffes. I love them so much. Reticulated. All right, so who could we add in here? We have adopted, released, and bred the reticulated giraffe, so I know we can constantly release these ones into the wild. They like to be with rhinos, antelopes, and elephants. So let's get this mixed up a little bit. If giraffes are going to be kind of tricky for us to adopt on the zoo half of our zoo, and not, because clearly they're not native to Australia, so they don't count on the wildlife reserve half. Can I get in some antelopes that people would like? The Niagen Nalia Antelope Reserve, a species of least concern. The elephants we can add is the Borneo elephant, who actually prefers tropical, so not that one. Let's see. And then rhinos, we cannot add in rhinos. Not to this zoo, not without it being through a different group. That is so interesting. Well, let's get some antelopes in here then. I think that would be pretty cool, and I don't think I have ever worked with the Nyala antelope, so I would like to get some of those actually into our release, like into our reserve. Alright, can I adopt another giraffe, please? There's only 2 of them available. Oh gosh, the drama. Hopefully we'll be able to adopt more soon. Alright, but that should hopefully start working on some of our breeding programs. We also have a hose interaction request, and oh, we need to get our guests. What? I have to think about people now? There's a contest to see which zoo has the happiest guest. It's thought that a green happiness rating within the time limit expires will win the prize. You mean I have to pay attention to these people now? Okay guys, it looks like we're going to need to start working on guest happiness next time. That's going to keep me busy. But the good news is we do have some happy new jaguars. They should hopefully be feeling better when they get settled. And actually, if their happiness is so low, Is there food refilled? Animal care? Do you guys have food? Yeah, they have plenty of food and water, but when animals get transported to our zoo, oh, and Cupcake learned how to be a wild giraffe in record time. I'm so proud. I remember when he was just a little fluffy ossicone baby. But when animals get transported to our zoo, they can actually show up kind of woebegone and sad, and we can change that by putting our research in to better animal transport. No, what was it? Animal transport? One of these does that. Hang on here. Care enrichment? Yes, reduce stress. So we're going to actually put some research into comfortable transport for our animals so that they will be able to have a less stress time being brought in, and eventually animals can be at 100% in their needs when they come in. So let's put in some money into that research. But all right, next time, I suppose we're shifting gears slightly. We'll be putting down platypi and checking in on our platypus actually to make sure that many of them who are ready to possibly go to the reserve will be prepared to leave as animal ambassadors. But we will also be paying attention to our guests and adding in several new areas where people will be able to eat, drink, have all of the merry good time, run around like excited kidlets they are. And hopefully we can start putting in some janitors to clean up all of this trash. Oh my gosh. But alright, my friends, thank you all so much for joining me. If you could, do please leave a like to toss a treat to our adorable little magpie geese. I do love them so. If you'd like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, stay curious. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!